Welcome back. आज Business of Bollywood में you're going to feel a lot of love because with me is the unparalleled music maestro R Rahman, and he's going to tell us about his first ever multi-city tour, Rahman Ishq. Welcome to the show, sir. First of all, please tell us a bit about Rahman Ishq and how did it all come together?
Well, it's a tour where we wanted to explore not the metros, but also not only the metros, but also the other cities where we get a lot of love, like Ahmedabad and Jaipur and Vizag and all those places.
I think that's something that people are wondering, that in this span of over 20 years, how did you come to think about it now and why not before?
I'm getting old. I think you should do things when you're, when you can do it. And I think the timing of it is right, and we have a great company supporting it. And I don't have any movies which bind me on these dates. So.
Well, talking of films, there's always this thing about you that your music becomes the star of the film eventually. Even if you look at Ranjana more recently, the music becomes the key. So when you're composing for a film, does it ever put that pressure on you that you've got to meet certain expectations that people have?
I have my own expectations. And if I fail, I feel very disappointed. And sometimes that's the reason. Sometimes things take time and we don't have a good idea, we just wait for it.
Talking about songs complementing the film, Jab Tak Hai Jaan did beautifully. So how was your experience working with Adi Chopra, Yash Ji and Gulzar Saab?
I think the music of Jab Tak Hai Jaan, there were demands. There was a kind of old school and a new school. Like Yash Ji would prefer classic, beautiful melodies, and Adi Chopra would like something modern. So I had to match both the sensibilities together. And of course, working along with Gulzar Saab and making this possible. It was a great but very challenging experience. And I'm glad that it's been received so well and it's been a success.
Today, Bollywood is all about raking in huge money. How important do you think music is to that industry? And will Bollywood survive without music?
I think without music, it'll be dry. It'll be different, not the same.
But the kind of crores we're talking about, is that because of the music that it brings in and pulls in the audience?
Well, I wouldn't say every film is, marketed like that. Certain movies come with beautiful songs. Certain movies has the demand for, like a hit song where it's like a carriage for the whole train and the movie,
And your music seems to have a lot of Western influence. So where and how does that come about? Where is it coming from?
My music actually is the way I grew up, I guess. But it's not only Western, it's got, it is rooted, and sometimes when it demands, it becomes Western.
And lots of reality shows, singing reality shows in particular, are on TV now. What's your take on that?
I like them better than watching disaster news.
True say. Would you ever be judging one? Will we see you take that role as well?
I don't have that time, unfortunately. I have to dedicate myself for my music and my music school and stuff. And if I have time, I'll maybe do it.
And I suppose your fans would like to see more of you on these tours, so it's a good start that we have here in this one. If there's any one thing that you can change about the Indian music industry, what would that be?
It's already changing. It's not the same anymore. And I can see that, and it's a beautiful thing which is happening.
It's changing for the best.
Yeah.
You did say that music industry is changing today, but how is it for the elements in the music industry? Are they getting their dues, whether it's lyricists or singers?
The main thing which has happened now is that nobody's in control, nobody's safeguarding that only certain people should be there. There's no moderation, which is a good and bad thing, because anybody can, if a producer spots a talent, so they compose, they sing, they write lyrics, which is a great thing. So I guess that's one of the biggest things which has happened, which is good. And I think they should take that further and they should make a statement.
Well, on that note, thank you so much for being with us today on Business of Bollywood, and all the best wishes for the tour.
Thank you so much.